Hey everybody, Jason Rodriguez here. Thank you for joining me today. And I've got a question for you, something I've been thinking about. I heard this actually on the radio and wanted to share this with you. Kind of a thought-provoking question perhaps, and really I want to get your feedback and hear from you, your opinions and what you think about the subject. So basically, well, here's something. Have you heard the quote that a smart man is someone that learns from their mistakes? You have an experience, doesn't go quite right, you learn from that experience, and that's a smart man. Now, a wise man is someone that is able to learn from other people's mistakes. So I'm watching you, I see what stupid things you do, and I learn from that and I don't do those things, right? So I'm a wise man. Okay, so a survey just came out, or a study was just done, and the results just came out, where a bunch of college graduates were surveyed, and these age ranges, were all over. It wasn't just recent college grads; it was people my age, older, and they were asked, looking back on your college experience, what do you regret, or what do you wish that you had done differently during your college years? Okay, and overwhelmingly the response was two things. I wish that I had not partied as much. Okay, must be Chico grads. I wish I had not partied as much, or or Point Loma grads, like down in San Diego next to TJ there. So anyway, I wish I had not partied as much, and I wish I had studied more. All right, so what are your thoughts on that, on those results there? What do you think? Do you agree with that? And then the second thing to that, and the question I guess really is, looking at it as a parent, from the perspective as a parent having kids. My oldest daughter right now is a junior, so she's getting really close to going into college, and I heard some conversation around this. So in talking to your kids, can you share with them this information? Can you share with them your experience in hopes that they will, as a wise man would, learn from the mistakes that you made, learn from the fact that you maybe spent too much time partying and not enough time studying through college, and hopefully be able to influence them so that when they go to school, that they would take that opposite approach. Okay? So what do you think about that? What are some of your thoughts on how to best do that, and whether or not that's even what we ought to do as parents is obviously try to steer our children away from perhaps some of the mistakes that we made as youth growing up. Now I do want to hear from you, but I want to also, rather than just make another video later on about this and give you my answer, let me go ahead and share with you what I think in part, because for one thing, I really think that no matter what I do as a parent, it's going to influence and impact my children in a way, and not always in the way that I want it to. Okay, now I do the very best that I do. My wife has a saying. She says, Jason, everybody in this world, we are all just doing the best that we can do at any given moment, at any given point in time. We're doing the very best that we can do. Our best isn't always, fantastic, but we're doing the best that we can do. So as a parent, I make choices and decisions every day on how to raise my children and how to respond to certain situations, and that is going to influence them. That's going to impact them in a way, just like it did with my parents. There are things that my parents did that that I looked at and I was like, okay, I want to do that as a parent. I want to be that way as a parent. And then there's other things that, interestingly enough, I find myself doing, and I'm like, ooh, I remember when my mom or my dad did that, and I didn't like it, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to raise my children that way, and so I'll try to adjust my course, right? So anyway, basically, here's the thing. What I think is going to happen in regards to, let's say we're all successful in steering our children away from going to school and partying and not studying, that sort of thing. And let's say that all of our children successfully go to school and they are studious, they are serious about their education, they are focused on it, and they are just dialed in, right? Well, here's what's going to happen. In 30 years, somebody else is going to do a study, and they're going to ask these college graduates, our kids, do you have any regrets about your college experience? What would you do different? And what do you think their answers are going to be? Well, I'll tell you, they're going to look back on their college experience, and their answer is going to be, God, I took school way too seriously. I wish I would have had more fun. I wish I would have spent more time hanging out with friends. I wish I would have, lived a little, gone out, had some fun, maybe partied a little bit, right? That's what's going to happen. They're gonna have the opposite effect. They're gonna sit here in front of a camera. They're gonna sit on, maybe not YouTube, maybe it'll be something else then, and they're gonna say, somebody's gonna make a video, and they're gonna be like, hey, we ought to train our kids that a smart man will learn from his mistakes, and a wise man will learn from the mistakes of others. So learn from my mistake, who took school way too seriously, and go out and have some fun. So seriously, that's what's going to happen. So listen, I'm not saying you don't make the best decisions you can make, but hey, you know what? It's cyclical, right? You respond and react to the things as you interpret them in the way that they happen in your life. So anyhow, that's kind of my take on it. No, I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer here today, but anyway, I just wanted to share that. Go ahead. Give me your thoughts. Love to hear what you think, what you have to say. All right, folks. Jason Rodriguez here. Thanks for joining me today, and have a great day.